DGTV, inspiring Dominion. DGTV, inspiring Dominion.
Good morning. How are you? Thank you so very much for joining us today on Entrepreneur Speech right here on DGTV. It is the 13th day of June 2022, away from the weekend. Now we are here talking matters of money. So speaking about that, we have a guest in the studio. His name is Gabriel, who is the CEO of Budget Solutions, and he's going to be sharing with us some of the tips on how he has been able to run his business. But before that, I have a video right here that is going to play so that you can get to know much more about Gabriel.
Core banking systems, property management systems.
Best Budget ICT Solutions, your reliable and honest ICT solution provider. We deal with desktop and laptop sales and repairs, sales of computer accessories such as laptop batteries, chargers, and screens, printers sales and maintenance, CCTV installation, access control installation, alarm system installation and equipment, structured cabling and networking, servers and server room management, software development such as POS systems, core banking systems, property management.
Okay, there you have it. Thank you so much, Gabriel, for joining us today.
Thank you.
All right. So before we even get to talk about the best budget ICT solution, maybe you can get to give us a clear picture about the best budget ICT solution, and as well as tell us who you are.
Yeah, I'm Gabriel Moshero.
Okay.
Moradia, born and raised in Nyandarua County.
Okay.
In a place called Kinangop. Mm-hmm. I've been a businessman in the last few years. Mm-hmm. And being in business has been one of the best things that I feel. I've been in employment previously.
Okay.
And I've worked in various sectors. Mm-hmm. One of them being banking sectors, mm-hmm. and also other various businesses over and above best budget ICT solutions.
Right.
Yes.
So you have said that you have worked even in business sector, but now you find yourself doing ICT and everything. So what really brought you into the ICT business? Okay,
I have a background in ICT. Mm-hmm. My undergraduate in business information technology from JQuat. Mm-hmm. And that gave me a very good base in ICT. Mm-hmm. Then from there, I've been a part-time lecturer in ICT. I basically was dealing with ICT, mm-hmm. And above all, I also did some other different subjects. Mm-hmm. But more importantly, I had a passion with ICT systems, and everything related with ICT was all I wanted.
All right.
Yes.
So you can say that you loving gadgets and everything. That is what actually brought you to the ICT business.
Yes, sure. Yes.
All right. So today we want to juggle between now talking about the best the business of ICT, and of course we want to educate our viewers who are watching us right now. I know you have been in the business for a while, so maybe you can. I heard that you had like a different kind of branches. Maybe you can get to talk to us about that before we get into other things. Yeah,
we have currently 3 branches.
Okay.
2 in Thika. Mm-hmm. We have an outlet in Nairobi.
Okay.
The first, the mother of all, is based in Thika Biashara Plaza, mm-hmm. just next to Naiva Supermarket. Right. That is where we started it all. Mm-hmm. Back in the year 2021, mm-hmm. just after the COVID pandemic. Okay. And then from there, we've been getting the others slow by slow.
Slow by slow. So how many branches actually do you have as per now?
As per now, we have 3.
3 branches.
Yes.
And having 3 branches is not something that is easy. There's some, like I know you started from somewhere, yes. and you made some mistakes somewhere. So according now to your evaluation, what are some of the mistakes that entrepreneurs make when starting up a business, if you went through some of them?
Yeah, definitely some of them are, if you don't manage your credits, the debts, mm-hmm. sometimes it can pull you down in business. Yeah. So, and improper planning.
Yeah.
So sometimes you can do some things, then you realize that the thing that you've just done was the wrong thing at the wrong time.
Yeah.
So if you do proper planning, it will push you to another level in business.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now that you have talked about debts, by the way, you know, starting up a business like this one of yours, which has really grown, I want to know, tell us a bit background how you started. Was it about loans? Do you advise us on how maybe you can get to start a business, not necessarily taking loans, or maybe how you yourself started your business?
I would say the business started very small.
Okay.
And the main source was from the savings I had.
Okay.
So then it has grown with time. Yeah.
All right. So yours was entirely saving, no loans.
There was a bit of a loan.
Okay.
Some amount was from a loan, but more the bigger part of the 70% was from my savings.
Oh, from your savings.
Yes.
All right. As now that you have, you know, dived much more about loans and debts, you know, there's some people who say that some good, you know, loans or debts.
Yes.
I don't know if there is such, but in the sense there is, how do, you know, an entrepreneur get to prioritize between saving and paying off debts?
You have to balance both, because as an entrepreneur, you'll have the burden of the two.
Yeah.
You have to make savings,
Okay.
which will definitely make you generate more. Because in loans, you realize that most loans have different rates in terms of interest.
Yeah, sure.
And so if you rely more on loans, you'll end up paying more of the interest.
Yeah.
But if you work hard to make sure that you have some good savings, it will lessen the burden to your business.
Yeah, sure.
And that whatever is generated from the business is not all going to pay off the interest.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
All right. So now, once you make money, you know, via the best budget ICT solution now, how do you get to know, like, you know, this money is for the expansion of the business, and now, you know, I have my own saving to pay my, you know, workers or something. How do you budget your money?
I would say this is a big giant in most of the businesses.
Yeah, yeah.
But all in all, you have to ensure that you have some proper records, such that you know how much you've generated for a month,
Okay.
where your bills going, where your, I'll call it the expenses.
Yeah, yeah.
You have to be sure that you are recording all the expenses in your business. And if you do proper reports or proper records, by the end of the month, at least you'll be in a position to know what goes where, what goes to savings, what goes to boosting the business, and also what should go to paying off the debts that you have. Yeah.
All right. Now I see the name of your company is Best Budget ICT Solution, which is very catchy. Whenever, you know, like a buyer sees the word budget, that means there's some discounts or something. So what differentiates you from other people who do the same business in the industry?
Oh, I'll talk about honesty being one of the main challenges the businesses are having.
Yeah.
And actually it started as Gabriel Best Budget ICT.
Okay.
But with time we rebranded to Best Budget ICT Solution, dropping down the name Gabriel, which is my name. And one of the things we were looking at is how you can give clients commodities at a fair price.
Yeah.
So that one led us to the word or to the name Best Budget. And what makes us different from others? I would not say we are very different, but we really try to be different by one, giving quality, not compromising on quality for reasons of low pricing. So I'd say our main aim is to deliver quality. Yes.
All right. So you have mentioned that you have like 3 branches.
Yes.
So when did you start actually? In 2000 what? What is the
main business? I started Best Budget online.
Online, wow.
Some years back. I would say around 2019.
2019.
But the physical shops that we have, the first one started in the year 2021, after the pandemic. That is where there arose the need for ICT industry to grow.
Yeah.
And actually in the year 2020, we made a lot of sales online.
Yeah.
And that triggered my urge to have a physical shop.
Okay.
Because, you know, after the pandemic, there was the need for students to learn from home. Most of the people are starting now to start embracing the need to work from their houses. And so there was high demand on laptops, kids' tablets, and such. Yeah.
So that is where now the urge for people now to use the gadgets started.
Yes.
And you opened your first shop.
Yes.
So when was the second one now born? Now you have 3, and it's a span of like 1 year.
Yeah, it's 1 year and almost 2 years now.
2 years now, which is, you know, it's very small. So how now did the second now branch came about?
The second branch came up in the year 2022.
2022?
Yes, January this year. Actually, 1 year, immediately 1 year after the first branch.
Okay.
And the second one is running as a pilot branch in Nairobi, which we call it our third outlet.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So when I look at you, by the way, I see your T-shirt is branded Best Budget, and you have also a mug. You also have a roller banner. That means you really want to be visible out there in the market.
Definitely.
And you want to be different because not everybody, you know, take branding so seriously and marketing.
Yeah, sure.
So tell us, why do you think that, you know, being visible as an entrepreneur is very important for you?
People out there are looking for brands that are visible. And actually, it's something that has been happening. Mostly when you're looking for, let me just use a small example of a TV.
Yeah.
Most people will go for Sony TV, LG, Samsung, because they're out there.
Yeah.
And most people know it. So even in all other businesses, you have to make sure that you are clearly visible, both online and actually even in the physical shops. You have to just ensure that you do proper branding so that people out there can see you. Yeah.
So is it costly actually to brand yourself?
Yes, it is
as
very.
an entrepreneur?
It is very costly. Yes.
So you have taken upon yourself to take that risk as an entrepreneur.
It is
to
a
ensure
cost.
That you're visible. Okay.
I would say it's a cost that you cannot avoid, and if you avoid, you'll be in a situation that you might even end up closing your business.
Yeah. So has it given you returns according to your evaluation, branding and everything? Do you think it has really attracted the customers you really expected?
Yeah, I would say yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So moving on swiftly, I want to talk about now small entrepreneurs who really want to start up their business. You know, when you're young, you're very energetic. You want to do everything because you feel like you have all it takes. But how do you get to identify your niche? Like you just decided, like, I want to do best, you know, like ICT solutions. So how does an entrepreneur get to identify their niche?
I think it comes up with a passion first.
Okay.
You also do a market research and identify the need in the market. Both things will, of course, also the capital available will also dictate the kind of business you can open.
Yeah.
But more importantly is do something that you have a passion for.
Yeah, because they always say that money will always find you once you start doing up something, or if you have passion for something, then money will always come around. I don't know how that happens, yeah. But on your case, actually, you had your own savings, which you talked about now when you started your business.
Yes.
So right about now, I want to really understand, has the market really embraced you the way you expected once you started your business?
I'd say yes. And we still know we have a long way to go.
Yeah.
But I'd say the reception first is so nice. It's encouraging.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So as an entrepreneur, by the way, once you start a business, how do you get to gauge that this business, by the way, it's going to give me returns? Once you come up with the idea, how do you know, like, this one actually, you know, you have to do your calculations as an entrepreneur before you get into something. Yeah, so how do you get to have that instinct that this is it's going to work?
You do a proper business plan, and you evaluate on the cost, and there are also the possibilities and probabilities that you try to evaluate and see. Me starting this kind of a business, there's a likelihood that if I give it my all, it will generate a certain amount of money. So you work on ensuring that whatever you're starting can be able to generate something that will also be able to cater for the costs of the business. And you do a proper evaluation, I'd say.
Yes, do your own due diligence.
Due diligence, yes, that's what I'm looking for.
Okay, so when did you now realize, by the way, my business is doing great, now I have to jump from this step of now, you talked about doing it online,
Yes.
and then now the COVID came and everything, and now you opened your own shop. So when actually did you realize that I'm making enough money to enable me actually to open up the second branch?
I would say it's wrong to say it's making a lot enough money.
Okay.
I would say it's the urge to meet more clients. So that, because there's this concept of numbers. You make a shilling here and another one here, it will help you cater for your bills.
Yeah.
So the need to generate more income is what is pushing us to move from one level to another.
Okay.
It's not making enough money. I would say it's the need to reach more clients, be more visible, and also, you know, it's more catchment areas. Yes.
So it's not all about making money.
It's not all
now
about
this one
money.
is your passion.
It's a passion. Yes.
So you want me to say that hata kama ingeanguka like for like 1 month, when hakuna returns zinakam, you still keep on pushing until now it makes money.
Yes.
All right. So when you look at, you know, long-term goals, especially for an entrepreneur, the factor of, you know, now saving for retirements come in. So you as an entrepreneur or anybody who wants to start a business, when is the right time now to start saving for the purpose of retirement?
The earlier the better.
The earlier the better.
So I'd say it's not something that I'll say when I get to my 50s, that is when I start saving for my retirement. As we talk, I should be in a position to save. And the earlier I started, the better for me.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So every entrepreneur should start, Atakama, you are starting now, you know, from the small, you're making small money.
Yes.
You should be able to save for retirement.
Even students should start. Because when I was in campus, I remember there was, I was a broker, let me call it a broker. And I used to make sure that anybody who needed something ICT, for example, you need a hard disk, I'll make sure that I get the hard disk for you, and I top up my, I do a markup of like 200. So when I get the 200, part of it, of course, will be consumed in the process of delivering, but I should make sure that I have some savings from there. So anybody who is doing business, no matter how small it is, you should make sure that you have a certain percentage for your savings. For
yourself. You should always save.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. So now how do you budget? I know we had talked about this earlier, but as a small entrepreneur, saving is not quite easy because maybe you want to buy new stocks. So how do you get now to budget buying stocks and now saving at least, you know, for your well-being?
I would say it's saving should come first.
Okay.
Because if you consume what you have, at the end of the day, you'll not even meet the needs. With the inflation that we have, it will become very difficult for you to save.
Okay.
So you should prioritize on saving. Of course, replenish all the stock that you have in the shop. Then make sure that you do proper cost-cutting measures to the business, so that at least you have something to save at the end of the day.
All right.
Yeah.
We shall be getting that in a few about the cost cutting. But before that, I know someone is watching right now and he's thinking or she's thinking, wow, Gabriel, having, 3 shops in the span of, for example, 2 years, that is so, amazing. But did you go to school actually to study ICT, or this is just something that just came up?
Yeah, I started
COVID,
ICT, but the ICT urge came after I did my high school.
Okay.
That is when I joined a college to do my, what do you call it, the packages.
The packages, yeah.
And I met a certain lady there who was so passionate about computers and so on.
Okay.
And actually I had not done computers in high school. So the lady inspired me so much. She was my teacher, I don't remember her name, but she was very nice.
Yeah.
She really tried to show me on the possibilities of growth in ICT. And that is where I gained my passion for ICT. Yeah.
And that is where Gabriel, Budget Solutions came about.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
And you're doing a great job. So as an entrepreneur, by the way, it's not all about bringing in stock and selling and everything. Of course, you have to do investment for yourself. For example, you have to do a background check or even read books on matters ICT to make sure that each and every single day you develop yourself.
Yeah.
So what are some of the areas that entrepreneurs should keep on developing themselves to become even better?
One of them should be keep yourself updated to the current state of the global state, actually, because ICT is very wide. Look at other businesses and think on how you can apply ICT in other businesses.
Yeah.
Because most of the other businesses are really dependent on ICT support.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. With that, I think we're going to take a very, very short commercial break. We are here with Gabriel, who's the CEO of Best Budget ICT Solutions. They are at Best, your handles are?
Best Budget ICT Solutions.
Yes, yes. You can find them on Facebook at Best Budget ICT Solutions. And we are live at Facebook, actually. So talk to us. Do you have any question for Gabriel? He is here ready to answer all those questions. Just in a few, we'll be right back.
DGTV, inspiring Dominion.
Since late last year, the coronavirus COVID-19 has emerged as a serious healthcare threat. This is an infection that has gone global and no one has been spared. The government, through the Ministry of Health, has put in measures to keep Kenyans safe against COVID-19, which is currently rampant around the world, with new confirmed infections and death cases daily. Such sanitization and screening of visitors at this border post and across every entry point in the country is very vital in preventing the spread of the disease in the country.
I'm very happy about the screenings that are going on in Tanzania and Kenya. I think it's very proactive that you're thinking about stopping it at the border so that it does not spread.
It is scary that a single cough here can lead to an outbreak of epic proportions. In order to prevent that, the government has instituted measures to keep Kenyans safe.
The facility has all the equipments you need, from handling a basic patient up to ICU setting.
However, you also have a role to play in preventing spread of infections.
Citizen responsibility is the key to the success of this initiative and these measures. Let's all do what we have to do individually. And this is how we are going to defeat this disease.
It's just our general hygiene, okay? And that now means at workplaces, we should ensure that our work surfaces are clean.
Always ensure that nimefanya proper sanitation ya mikono. Every time na board matatu, lazima ni sanitize mikono.
We have faced many severe challenges as a nation, and we have always found a way to rise above them. COVID-19 is no different, and we will overcome the pandemic. Stop coronavirus. Follow all directives from the Ministry of Health. Wash your hands properly.
you are parents or a guardian looking for a kind of foundation that you need for your child, located in Nairobi, Dagoretti along Gong Road, Black Presbyterian Primary School offers computer studies, arts and design, extracurriculum skill, as well as indoor games. With a qualified, friendly and dedicated staff, Black Best offers ideal and conducive learning environment for your child. We provide safe and reliable transport to our pupils. For more information, call us today on 0720-844-083 or you can visit our website www.blackbest.com.
Career success is brought up by a training that goes beyond the academics, training that prepares you for the marketplace and as a job creator. And here at Uzuri Institute, we train you to be a job-ready professional. Over the years, we've done research to identify what works in the job market and what doesn't. And with our team of qualified trainers, we continue to produce graduates who are highly qualified. We have partnered with international and national exam bodies, and that guarantees employability and career progression. Prepare for the future by applying for our current intake. We offer courses in cosmetology, hair and beauty, fashion and interior design, tourism and travel management, electrical and electronic engineering, ICT and ICDL, hospitality management and journalism and mass communication. You can visit our offices in Thika and Machakos. Thika main campus is located at Haile Selassie Road opposite Thika School for the Visually Impaired. Machakos campus at KIE Building, 2nd floor along AIC Bomani Road. For more information, call Thika main campus at 0723 560-867 or 0700-455-435. Machakos campus at 0715-603-362 or 0781-908-822. Uzuri Institute, shaping careers, directing purpose. Career success.
DGTV, inspiring dominion.
Thank you so much for joining us today on Entrepreneur Speech this morning right here on DGTV. My good name is Alice Wanjera.
And most of the people want to start up there. No, just start where you are. Even if it means selling mahindi on the road.
Thank you so much for joining us today on Entrepreneur Speech this morning right here on DGTV. My good name is Alice Wanjera.
And most of the people want to start up there. No, just start where you are. Even if it means selling mahindi on the road. That's still hospitality.
The passion has continued to grow for a fact that I want in time we can be able to have low-cost, affordable housing.
This is a show where we get to give you insight on how to improve your financial well-being and as well as make your money work for you. Thank you so very much for staying with us right here at DGTV. Our hashtag this morning is Money Monday, and we're talking matters, areas you can get to develop yourself as an entrepreneur, and of course ICT in business. And to help us demystify this matter, we have our guest in the studio. His name is Gabriel, who is the CEO of Best Budget ICT Solution. All right, here we are. So now we want to talk about money. You know, I know we have talked about money, but on the second segment, actually, we love now getting deeper. I know this might be a little bit uncomfortable for you, but I hope you're okay.
It's okay.
All right. So how much, actually, if you could tell us, did you start up with your business? Because you told us that you used your savings. If you're in a position to tell us, maybe we'll be happy to know.
I would say it's Something close to $1 million.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
All right. But I understand any entrepreneur do not really necessarily have to have that huge amount to start up a business.
Yeah.
You start with whatever you have, right?
Yes.
All right. But now you gathered all this money because you had maybe a goal or a dream that you wanted to achieve at the end of the day.
Yeah.
All right. We always have asked that question so that we can, entrepreneurs can get to learn 1 or 2, 3 things there.
Yeah.
All right. So we want now to shift gears a bit and talk about conflict resolution. Because I understand in each and every single organization, especially where we have more than 2 people, some conflicts are likely to occur. So how do you get to deal with conflict, especially with your workers, since you have like 3 branches? Yeah. So how do you get to manage?
Conflict is something that you cannot avoid.
Yeah.
In business.
Okay.
But more importantly is to be considerate enough and also to listen to both parties. There must be a solution if you agree to listen and reason together.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So more importantly, we do discuss. We create time for discussions such that we know the beginning of what caused the conflicts.
Yeah.
And when we understand that, then it becomes very easy for us to come with a solution to it. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So I always love to ask, for example, now you're the CEO, you have workers who are working under you. So for example, you had a close friend who you employed. What would be that one reason that will make you now, eliminate them in your work? Ni reason gani?
If someone that is working under you doesn't take business the right way, there are possibilities of negligence.
Yeah, sure.
And in such situations, you may be forced to eliminate that one staff or 2. But I've not had such an issue.
Okay, wow.
I've not had such an issue. I have a very good and supportive staff.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Now that you've told us you have good supporting staff towards you. So how, as an entrepreneur, when you start up a business, how do you get to now draw in people who you can trust? How do you now recruit people for your business?
In most cases, I'd recommend that you use the professional way of recruiting your staff.
Okay.
You get more applications, of course, for a bigger number that you need than you need.
Yeah.
Then from it, then you eliminate based on the need, based on qualifications. And of course, more importantly, you look at the attitude the employee that you're looking for has.
Yeah.
Because the attitude might be greater than even the knowledge and skills.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
So it's not all about, being friends with somebody or a relative necessarily. You don't really have to employ them just because they're close to you.
I think that is the worst that you can do to your business.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Let's now talk about cost cutting, which
Yes.
you had mentioned earlier.
Okay.
Now that you have 3 branches, I know it's not easy now to pay off all these people. You have workers. So how do you get to cut cost in your business?
Some of the strategies that we use to cut on our cost is to ensure that we do some bulk purchases, such that you don't do in bits, and by that you of course get the benefit of negotiation in terms of pricing.
Yeah, sure.
And that will also trickle down to the clients, because you'll also have to get the better prices as compared to your competitors.
Okay.
So you work with numbers, and secondly, you eliminate all the costs that are necessary to the business.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's now talk about best budget ICT solution. Now that you provide solution, what are some of the key solutions that you provide for the common mwananchi in your business?
We have quite a wide number of things that we do. We do CCTV installations.
Okay.
We provide point of sale systems, core banking systems.
Okay.
We do now the sales, and also we have a solution. We have one of the branches works as a workshop also. So we do repairs and maintenance.
Okay.
Yes. So those are some of the things that we do
And they also sell the small things like, you know, the chargers and everything ICT.
Yeah, it's computers, laptops, printers, and accessories.
And accessories.
That is where we are now generalizing the chargers, the batteries, and so on under the accessories.
All right.
Yes.
So do you sell to the buyers who just only come to you, or you also go, for example, schools use computers and laptops and everything. Do you go maybe, you know, door to door?
Yes, we do the door-to-door marketing.
Okay.
And actually that is where we get quite a number of our clients, whereby we do supplies in institutions, schools. We do maintenance in some of the institutions. So basically we don't rely on walk-ins only.
Okay.
You have to go a mile because you need more business.
Yeah, sure.
So we have to make sure that we are not at a comfort zone and wait for the clients to come.
Yeah.
More importantly, we also have the referral system. Not well defined, but it gives us a very good base in the business, whereby we depend on clients whom we serve, then they refer us to other clients. So the referral program is working for us very well.
Okay.
Yes.
But before you get referrals, I know you really have to give quality, and that is what you're providing.
Definitely, yes.
Because you just can't get referrals if you are doing a shoddy work.
Yeah, sure.
And here you are, you know. So speaking about that, let's talk about the marketing channel. Now you've talked about door to door, you go there, you know, as an entrepreneur you have to be on toes. You can't be on the comfort zone and still think you're in business.
Yeah.
All right, so what are some of the marketing channels you use away from, you know, door to door and referrals?
We've really embraced on technology.
Okay.
And online platforms. We're very vibrant on the marketing. Yeah?
Okay.
Some of them are social media platforms. Like the Instagram, Facebook, our WhatsApp status. So we really try hard to make sure that online we are very visible. We are still on Gigi, and it's not limited. We have so many other platforms that we work on to ensure that we are visible out there to the client.
Okay.
Yes.
So you have made, you know, like social media and branding yourself key areas actually to market your business.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about now the future of the business. Now that you have mentioned something known as technology, which keep on evolving each and every single day. You know, there's some business you might start, but they don't have longevity. So what is the future of ICT in our world today?
Because the world is going in the ICT world, we're working hard to ensure that the growth we have will create us to a global position, whereby we are seeing ourselves in the near future having more branches in the country, doing more supplies to institutions. So we are looking at the business in a wider way, and in the near future we are going to also do specialization, especially when we are laying out our branches, such that you know that, for example, a branch that is positioned in Runda is maybe working on security, because different areas have different needs. So we're looking at creating a solution in the ICT world in a very wide way, and also with a lot of professionalism.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So in the future, how many branches are we looking forward for, you know, as citizens? I know people are loving, you know, your services, the quality, how you're branding yourself just tells that you have a future in the business. So how many, you know, like branches do you, you know, aspire to open in future?
Our 10 years plan, we are targeting to have at least 10 branches countrywide.
All right.
Yeah.
10.
10.
All right. So as an entrepreneur, actually, you should have a long-term goal.
Yeah, sure.
And so how do you get to break it down to make sure that, you know, reach those goals? Because once you come up with like a 10-year goal, someone feel like it's a giant and you never know how you're going. So how do you get to break down those, you know, small tasks?
You have to break it down to different segments.
Okay.
And in this case, for example, if you have a certain target to reach a certain number, you have to ensure that you really work hard, and you also lay down strategies on how to achieve each one of them. So by doing that, you will be in a position to achieve the entire plan as per the speculation. From the word go, you have to ensure that there are things that you are doing to ensure that you will meet your end goal.
Yeah, because you can never do things the same and expect different results.
Yeah, sure.
Something need to be done on the ground.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Now, I believe you have a branch in Thika.
Yes.
So where else do we have your branches?
We're targeting to get one very soon in Nyeri.
Okay.
And we have two in Thika, actually.
Oh, nice.
Two in Thika, one in Nairobi. I told you we have I'll call it, it's an outlet.
It's an outlet?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not a fully fledged branch, but it's an outlet. Yes.
So in Nyeri, very soon, people out there should be waiting for best ICT solution to be there.
Yes, sure.
All right. Yeah. I believe they're also looking forward to that. And I want to read some of the few comments on our social media platforms.
Okay.
I see. All right, so let me check this. All right, let me start with Maina Kahinga Mwangi. He's saying that he's following Unique the DJ, anasema hata kama nataka kikombe ya best budget, Gabriel, your best budget. Someone wants your cup. I don't know how they can get that. You have to buy, my friend. Yeah. So we also have Kim Technorant, anasema very impressive, Mr. Gab. You also have Paul Kathengia. Great interview. They're still coming. We have John Fred Kamau, anasema kabisa bro, go. We also have Paul Kangethia, who's saying great interview. We have, they have really difficult names, but it's okay. We appreciate your feedback. His name is DJ Saril. He's saying what a nice interview. Thank you so very much. We also have Maina Ndwati, anasema tuko tuned. Yeah. We also have Hon Kim Kamau. They're still coming, my friend. Ata imepotea. We also have Esther Moraithia, anasema I'm a proud sister. Good job. Best budget. That is your sister.
Well, thank you.
All right. Gabriel Gashere anasema good work. Yvonne Reisi Gabi anasema keep up the good work. And the list is endless. If I've not, said your comment, spare me for now. But maybe as we get to wind up the show, we shall be doing that. So there's a question that I always love to ask here.
Yeah.
So what are the 5, words that could, define you as an entrepreneur? 5 words.
In business, in our business, in best budget, we put God first.
Okay.
So with that, we have our, what do you call them? They are key, there's a name I'm forgetting.
Okay.
Anyway, we put honesty in our forefront.
Okay.
We also love being passionate about what we do. There's also the aspect of delivery. We are more concerned on how much we deliver to our clients over what we get from the business that we do.
Oh.
So we have a very good team that works towards ensuring we have good customer care, our customer relations.
Okay.
So I think that will broaden the question that you asked. It's all about the client.
It's all about the client.
It's all about the client.
And honesty.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Now that you have talked about that, as an entrepreneur, which level should you reach and say comfortably, by the way, I've done my best in business, I'm good to go?
The sky is the limit.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to say that there's a certain limit that we've put. I'd say the sky is the limit.
Okay.
Yes.
So you should never be satisfied with wherever you are. Just be happy and keep on.
Yes, we are never in the comfort zone.
All right.
Yes.
I think we are about to wind up our show, but I want to give you this opportunity to talk to that person who's watching out there, because I see also there's somebody who's saying, great talk, CEO, best budget, you are an inspiration to SMEs out here. at DGTV, we look forward to have Gabriel more often. Yeah, you know. But it's okay. We shall be having this once in a while, of course. And we thank you so much for coming on to give you this opportunity to talk to those small SMEs who are looking forward to start up a business like you. Since now you have more than 3 branches, that is not something to joke about. Yeah, it's an achievement actually. And as well as talk to people about your business, Best Budget ICT Solution. This is your camera.
To all business people out there, or those people that are looking forward to starting their businesses, I would say it's all about the urge to do it. It's not about money. It's not what you have currently. If you have the urge and the will to do it, you'll the way. Where there's will, there's a way.
Yeah.
So it's all about starting it from deep within you, and that will push you to starting the physical businesses. And I always say to the young men and women out there, I'm still young.
Yeah.
Yes, I always say it, if you have a passion for business, do not get limited to whatever you have in terms of the resources. You can do business by all means at whatever level you are. Even if you are a student, you can create opportunities for others. It's not all about being employed. It's all about having the urge and pursuing the need, the urge that you have.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, talk to us about now the Best Budget ICT Solution. I see somebody saying, hey, Nyeri branch on the way. Someone is so excited. They can't wait to see, you know, that branch coming up. And someone is saying, nice entrepreneur talk from Best Gabriel Budget. Hold more talks with this great man running the Best ICT farm, accessories, and this show us how good critically we should be in matters entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you so much for such feedback. Now you can tell them more about, you know, Best Budget ICT Solution and where they can find you on the social media platforms.
Okay.
Okay.
Best Budget, our main branch is located in Thika, Biashara Plaza.
Yeah.
Just next to Naiva Supermarket, or opposite Equity Bank.
Yeah.
So we're in ground floor, room number G6. And we are well branded, Best Budget ICT Solutions. You can find us there. You can also get us on our social media platforms at Best Budget ICT Solutions. You can also reach us on our phone number.
Okay.
Our main number is 0725 027 263. Yes, we are on WhatsApp.
Okay.
You can text and you can call.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming, and I see a lot of people have really been excited about that discussion, and some really want us to do this much more often. Of course, we shall be doing that, and we thank you so much for staying with us right here on Entrepreneur Speech. Our hashtag is Money Monday, so if in case you're new here, please like our Facebook page at DGTV Kenya on Facebook, also on Instagram and YouTube at DGTV Kenya, and of course you can check out Best ICT, Best Budget ICT Solutions on the social media platforms, each and every place, right?
Yes.
All right, till next time, have yourself a lovely, lovely Monday. God bless you.
DGTV, inspiring